Hey Barkers, today we have the scoop on who stole Billie Eilish's heart, pets who are not social distancing, and one dog's rescue story that will restore your faith in humanity. Let's go. Have you heard of this promising new songwriter, Billie Eilish? Apparently a lot of people like her music. Maybe it has something to do with all those Grammys she recently won. We're barking about her because not only did she foster 2 pit bull puppies during shelter in place, she adopted one of them from Angel City Pit Bulls, one of my very favorite rescue groups here in Los Angeles. We predict this adorable bundle fur is going to get you noticed, Billie. We just hope you're prepared for fame and fortune. And now, meet a few individuals who simply refuse to follow social distancing guidelines. All right, happy Catterday, everyone. If you're working from home these days, you know how challenging it can be to get work done. Svetlana, who's at Best Friends Animal Sanctuary, she can lend a paw with everything from companionship to paperwork. It's so hard to find good help these days. If you think Svetlana is a good fit for your home or home office, visit the link below. Svetlana's not the only one keeping busy. We put GoPros on some of the sanctuary animals. Take a look at their adventures. Hey GoPro, if you want to sponsor us, give us a call. Always room for a shameless plug. And now for my favorite story. One person, one single act of kindness, that's all it took to set off a chain of events that saved the life of a special dog named Domino. And this, my friends, is the Domino Effect. Let's watch.
So I'm a teacher and I teach in an area that has a lot of stray dogs. So it definitely wasn't my first time finding a dog that needed help. I decided to stop at Burger King, and as I pulled into the parking lot, I saw this dog in the middle of the drive-thru eating a bag of trash, and he was skinny and his tail looked like it had been cut off. It was bleeding. I pulled up and I got out of the car, and I have some cans of wet dog food that I keep in my car just in case. So I pulled it out and I opened it up, and he came running up and he was eating it, and halfway through eating it, he just turned and looked at me and just jumped up on me and wrapped his arms around my neck. And I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta do something with this dog. I took him to Harris County Shelter, and when we got there, he just started going crazy and just started barking and lunging at all the other dogs. Right away, everyone could see that he was dog aggressive.
Domino is just one of many instances where, their behavior changes really drastically in the shelter. He was labeled as being an aggressive animal. You don't know about the history of these animals as well, what they've been through. Although we label him as an aggressive dog, doesn't mean he's dangerous.
I work with some networking groups that luckily took his story and put it on their pages. And that was when I found Heather. And after I found Heather, we fundraised for the amount that we needed to start him in training with her. And she was a godsend.
It was a last minute deal, and I'm just so happy that my company was created when it was, because it was only about 2 weeks old when Leap for Help came. So I was really excited to be able to help him in that way. Domino underwent a very special training program. The kind of training I do is all relationship based and positive reinforcement based. It's a lot of time and patience, and more importantly, consistency. I ended up keeping him close to 5 months before his training journey was truly finished with me, and it still continues.
Well, I dealt with Caleb.
Niagara Dog Rescue was about the 20th rescue I'd asked.
And he told me Domino's story about Domino jumping up into the car and putting his paws around Caleb and eating the dog food. And I'm like, oh my God, I could feel my heart melting. And I was like, Niagara Dog Rescue will be ever so glad to help him find a home.
For some reason, I just ended up Googling dog rescues. Niagara Dog Rescue popped up. So I was reading through a bunch of bios and I came across Domino's. So I read his bio and saw a picture of him, and he just looked like the most adorable dog, and his story tugged at my heartstrings. Look at. Can you see? Nope. He'll take his tennis ball, go lay in the backyard with his ball in his mouth and all four paws up in the air and just get some of that warm sunshine. He really loves playing with his kids. He loves playing with the kids. He loves his new dog bones. And you know what, like all of the training that Heather's done, he is a very, very smart dog.
Well, from a lot of our staff, and of course here at the shelter, it's a great feeling for our staff. It truly means a lot to us with the effort and the support.
Just seeing the way that people have all come together and just seeing the actual ending. It's finally happened. He finally has his forever home. It's been incredible, and I absolutely love Lori's updates and keeping in touch with her. Hi Lori, this is our first time actually meeting.
Cool. What an incredible story. The reason we're on this quest to save them all is because every dog's life really, really matters. Every domino. And if we all work together and we don't give up, like this wonderful group of people, we will save them all. And now for our clip of the day, or more like claw of the day.
Claw is our master. Claw chooses who will go and who will stay. I have been chosen. Farewell, my friends. I go on to a better place.
Well, that's a wrap. Thanks for barking with us. And now it's time to move your hips with Urban Brass Band performing Walking Days. Until next time, be nice to each other and make good choices.
Hey Jose, how you doing? This is Steve from Urban Grass. Thanks so much for having us on the show today. Just wanted to say it's so important to me, adopting dogs and best friends. Charm here came from the sanctuary in Utah, and Logie here comes from abroad. He's a man of the world, but both of these guys are rescues and they make my life better. And who knows, if they weren't here right now, I might fall right off this cliff.
Till everything below us the dawning of my walking days, I think of you. The road we travel is the one that rose steepest, but the bounty at the summit was well